Sebastian Tomiatti. I'm from Germany and I'm instructor in KRAV MAGA, Israeli self-defense system. I started doing KRAV MAGA in 2010 and since 2013 I am instructor of the IKMF, the International KRAV MAGA Federation, or International KRAV MAGA Family as we also like to say. In KRAV MAGA, this one is part of every class. It's a pad, you can punch, you can kick, you can shield with it, and it's very important for the people to feel the physical impact while striking something and to gain more information and experience about their own distances and the movements. This one, focus mitts as well for reaction training, hitting the right spot whenever you see it. You can work very fast with those things, and this is also very effective. When it comes to sparring, we use gloves to protect our hands and a helmet because in KRAV MAGA we really need to hit vulnerable spots, and this is the face and the groin as well, so no groin protection, no KRAV MAGA, and in sparring the helmet is also very, very important. There are knife techniques, there are gun techniques, so we like to train with gun. This one is a soft air gun. You need then eye protection as well for threats and for the proper technique if someone approaches you with a firearm. So talking about armed assaults, we are training with plastic guns or metal guns. For sure they are not real. Safety in training is a very important issue. So this one is a soft air. If we train with the soft air, we use the eye protection as well. And this is an example as well. This is a plastic knife. We try not to get hurt during the training. This is a basic principle of KRAV MAGA, don't get hurt. And but you can really feel if someone approached you with a knife, and then you can train the reflexes and your muscle memory. So that's equipment as well. KRAV MAGA is a self-defense system, and its aim is to empower people to defend themselves. KRAV MAGA is not martial arts. KRAV MAGA is self-defense. In other martial arts they train for the ring, for sports, for physical fitness, and we train to survive whenever there's a physical attack. That's our basic stance. It's passive. I'm not prepared for nothing. I'm not expecting any conflict. Next thing, someone approaches me, I lift my hands. I'm still not showing that I'm prepared, but inside I am. I keep my hands up and I have a different sense of awareness. From this one, it's easy to go to the fighting stance. Either with a fist, open hands. Those are our three stances. Again, it's passive, semi-passive, and it's a fighting stance. KRAV MAGA was developed by Imi Lichtenfeld in Israel in 1948 and the following years, and since 1969 the IKMF is the federation to spread and to develop those techniques all over the world with the help of the GIT, the Global Instructor Team. In KRAV MAGA it's very important that you do not waste your time. You want to strike where it is useful. There's no sense in hitting this way, that's nonsense. What I really need to strike are the vulnerable points. So this area of the face is very important. The groin, boom, very important. I could snap all those techniques all around the 360, also from behind. This is very effective. This is parts that even a strong man cannot train. So a girl with 50 kilo can easily really cause some damage on a big guy. Face, hammer fist, open hand, knees, groin. This is very effective.
Okay, one of the main principles of Krav Maga is don't get hurt. Get out of a conflict as soon as possible, and I think that's the most important thing, to react in a proper way, using the right technique in the right situation, and get off.
Okay, I don't want to escalate the situation. I want him to be relaxed and calm. I don't want him to be aggressive. So when I decided to attack, I don't want him to be prepared. So that's the basic thing. I'm relaxed. I'm not doing it so that he can see. I'm trying to act normal, but inside I prepare myself to be very fast. That's a typical attack. Another important one is if he's approaching me and I want to stop him, like this. And I lower my foot to the front, not to the back. Again. And I'm in a fighting stance right now. I don't back off. Like this. Kick. And be in the fighting stance.
The main purpose of the IKMF is to spread the word and to make people feeling better and more self-confident, and to continue the way IMI started. The global instructor team from Israel is traveling through all the world with the idea to build instructors and to ensure that everybody can walk in peace. That's the basic idea of Emil Lichtenfeld, who invented Krav Maga. During those days, Krav Maga is really popular. It's in the movies, recently in The Gunman with Sean Penn, and in many books like Jack Reacher. Krav Maga is really popular, and it's a growing community.
Very, very important combination in Krav Maga is the nose, or the face, and the groin. So this is very effective and this is really reliable. So what we do is, once again, relax, relax. Great.
In Krav Maga there is a ranking system to test your actual level. We have different patches that shows your actual ranking instead of a belt system. This is with the IKMF, and we have 5 P level, which is a practitioner level, 5 graduate level, and then some expert levels. The level testing is considered to be every couple of months. You can do the P level every 3 to 4 months, and the G levels, the higher levels, every 6 months. And then from expert on, you can be tested every year or every second year, depending on your actual level. And what we do is testing, including to check whether or not the student can perform all the techniques according to this level. And then there is a sparring part and a physical part as well. So a friend of mine told me once the P2 test was harder than his karate black belt. Well, that's a personal opinion, but I can tell you a level test is not a walk in the park.
Okay, a very common attack in self-defense is a round attack. Most of the people are not trained to do a straight punch. Most of the attacks come from an angle, or a slap, or a round attack with a fist. So this is very common and might be happening as well. For the first time, just once again. Once more. What you just saw is a so-called 360 defense. One hand is blocking the attack, the other one strikes at the same time. So it's not 1, 2, it's 1. The same moment. When I come back, I directly kick to the groin. So I strike and kick. Turn around to see what is behind me. I'm always thinking about more than 2 aggressors, attackers. So it's probably not this one, just his friend also. So I need to figure out what is behind me. Scanning and leaving the area. So in Krav Maga, every technique finished with the scanning of the area. I need to understand the situation in which I am in. So this guy is probably not alone, but I cannot see what is behind me. So I need to scan. But this is the problem first. Scanning, pushing away, and
in Krav Maga we do a little warm-up first in the beginning of the class, which is very important to prepare the body, and also, and this is even more important, the right mindset for the students. Then we focus on techniques. We want to have a lot of fun in the warm-up, and the people need to be concentrated when we teach the techniques. And after that we have a part with a physical and power drill, in which the people are most of the time pretty tired, and then they perform the techniques. And if you can perform a technique when you are tired, you can perform a technique anytime.
in Krav Maga we try not to go on the ground, because on the ground I don't know exactly the situation that I'm in. I have problems to focus and to get everything around me, like weapons, how many people, how many attackers. So if I have the chance not to be on the ground, I will not go to the ground. If I have to, it's a different story. If I have to go to the ground, we go. Yeah, okay.
sparring is very important to learn how you behave in a stressful situation. How does it feel if you get punched or kicked? That's the good thing about sparring. So yes, we include sparring in Krav Maga, and we use helmets, gloves, mouth protection, groin protection, chin protection. That's important. But on the other hand, sparring is not Krav Maga, because Krav Maga does not follow any rules. There's no rules if you are attacked. There's just the idea: come home safe and be with your family, and don't get stabbed or shot.
If we found ourselves in a multiple attacker scenario, the first and the best option is to run! And it's also the second best and the third best option. But if there's no way to run and this is a close quarter, Derek, can you come for a second? For example, those two guys approaching me, I don't want to be in between them. They can kick me, they can touch me, they can attack me in a bad way. So I want to be here. I want to line them up. So this is just the way that just one person can attack me. So I just have to deal with one, and the other one cannot come to me. So that's the basic idea. Running, or making sure that you have a tactical situation, tactical behavior, that you are in the right spot. In a multiple attacker scenario, when there are some people approaching and I cannot run away, which is the first option obviously, I try to be in a situation where they are lined up like that. I want to be here. So it's just one person. It's just one person able to approach, and the other one is blocked by his friend. So whenever he moves, I try to move. This is tactical behavior. I want to have them lined up and to make sure that I just have one opponent.
During the Krav Maga training, we use different way to strengthen the body and fitness exercises in general. I personally like the body weight exercises a lot. You don't need so many different equipment, and you can really strengthen the body. That's really effective.
When it comes to weapons, and everybody wants to talk about weapons, the first rule is the guy wants something from you. And if he wants something from me and he has a weapon, I give it to him. So, talking about the threat. He wants some money, I give him my money, I cooperate. That's very important. Don't be the hero. Don't be the person that gets killed just because of ego. If he wants something, he has a weapon, I give it to him. If he wants something that I cannot give him, I just simply cannot give him, for example, to protect my family, I need to react. And when I react, I need to react 100% fast and determined. So I cooperate. I don't want to be the hero. I give him the money and everything is good. If I can't talk me out of the situation, I will do. If I can, because he wants something from me that I cannot give him, and I need to protect my family, I need to react sure, and I need to react fast.